So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand one of the most important planets in Vedic astrology, and that is planet Sun. Now everyone knows Sun is the representation of power, government, authority, your father. This is the karka of your pitris as well, any sort of ancestral blessings if you want to see. Sun is also the planet which is physical visible, so you can actually see if the sun rays are coming, so that represents the light phase. Sun is the giver of everything. Sun not only gives light, this also gives power, status, even wealth also, because sun is the natural planet that have the capacity to give everything. That is why this is responsible for father. Now who is father? Father is the provider, or father is the giver of everything. Sun is also the natural soul significator graha. Soul means that is your Atman. So if you want to tend to discover the purpose, actually the reason why you were born on this planet earth, so Surya Dev or planet Sun have the capacity to show you, because Atam Kark mean the planet that is actually having controlling the Atman. Atman means the soul which is present inside you. So this is natural Atam Karka Graha. If you don't know what is Atam Karka Graha, you can just watch my video over Atam Karka. So then you will came to know about what is Atam Karka Graha. Now if I give you two options, whether to choose money or whether to choose power, so I know many of you are going to choose different things here. Whosoever is watching this video, I will give you two options, either to choose power or money. Now many of you might going to choose power, many of you might going to choose money. If you are going to choose power over money, that means you are a Surya driven person, or Sun is predominantly posited in your horoscope. If you are going to choose money over power, then it means you are not a Sun driven person. Even if I give you some alternate examples, okay, choose between money or respect. So if you are going to choose money, then you are not a Surya driven person. If you are going to choose respect, like respect is everything for me, then it means you are a Surya driven personality. Now here I am not saying Sun is working positively or Sun is working negatively in your horoscope, because every person is having their own thought processes. Some might going to believe like, if I receive name, fame, respect and reputation in my career, in my life, so that is everything. Whereas other people might going to be considering, okay, I don't care much with regards to the power, status and these things. I'm very comfortable with my own life, okay, wherever I am staying and that thing, and I'm happy with the money part. I will not go after these things. So that is the actual main difference between these energies, because Sun is that kind of a planet that is actually going to look for respect and reputation more rather than any other thing. Even for example, suppose there is a one very well renowned person, okay, very well renowned, and that person is going to have suppose mastery over detail over some things, and that person is the only provider of that goods and services. There is no any alternate solution for that person. Over the passage of time, that person have developed lot of skills and these kind of things, and that is why that person have achieved that level. Now it become very difficult for you to find the alternate solution for that thing. This person that is sitting here with lot of gathered experience, that is Surya, because there is no replacement for Sun actually. Sun is that kind of a planet. If you are suppose, let me give you one very small example. Suppose you drink lemon juice, and to be very specific, you drink lemon juice of only that particular company or that particular, or maybe you are using some hair oil and you are using the hair oil of that specific company, or maybe with your mobile phone brand, like you are using Apple, maybe Samsung or any other thing. So you are continuously using that same brand again and again and again. Now there is no any alternate solution for that option. For example, Apple in the marketplace have the capacity to deliver the best iPhones. Now if you try to find for any alternate solution, there is no any alternate solution. So that Apple that is here, that is Surya. For example, many of you and even myself also, we are using the Google products like YouTube and all such kind of things. Now if you look, there is no any alternate solution right now which is available in the market. Yes, there are going to be other competitors, I'm not denying that fact, but if you are continuously using one product and then relying over that thing, that is Surya. For example, there are top 10 astrologers and you are going to every astrologer for taking the astrological consultation, personalized reading I'm talking about, and maybe out of that 10 astrologers you find the one person is giving you the best guidance. Now that person is irreplaceable for you actually. Now it become very difficult for you to change that person. You will continuously going to go towards that astrologer no matter no amount, like the waiting period is, if it is going to be high or that thing. So that is actually Surya. Surya represents monopoly in the market or even the mastery over the detail, and that is where the power will eventually come into play. Now if sun is actually very malefically posited in your horoscope, this have the capacity to lead you towards a very corrupt kind of a mindset. I'm extremely sorry if I'm using some bad and some harsh wordings here, but corruption is also seen through Surya. If sun is very malefically posited in the horoscope, or if it is hemmed between all the other malefics, then Surya have the capacity to go towards the corrupt side. Whereas on the other hand, if sun is working very positively in the chart, very well positively, I will explain what is positive, negative, don't worry. If sun is acting very positively in your kundli, no matter the amount of hard work, struggle or the adverse situations you are going to face in your life, your Atman, that is your soul, that is Surya, okay? So sun will not give up upon any movement. Like sun have no capacity to actually compromise with the things. If you are having a compromising nature, like you tend to compromise with everything. In the relationships, if you are compromising, maybe the amount of money that you are receiving in your life, if you are compromising with that part. Even if you are having certain desires in your mind, okay, like I want to purchase Bugatti one day, or maybe I want to have this kind of a home, and every person is having multiple set of desires actually, okay. Now if you are actually going after your desires in a very ruthless manner, like I'm going to achieve it no matter the amount of circumstances, whatever comes in my pathway, it means sun is acting very positively. Whereas if you are compromising in your life, day-to-day life, okay, let me compromise, okay, let me purchase this thing if I will not be able to afford it. Maybe later on we can do that thing. So that procrastination part is also governed by Surya. If you are actually delaying things for later part, that is also Surya. Now I'm here again not using the word this is positive and this is negative. I'm actually helping you to understand what is actually Surya or planet sun doing in your kundli, because this is originally the controller of the 5th house, and that is where the first point will come in this video. Sun controls the sign of Leo, and that is originally the 5th house of the Kalpursh kundli. If you are familiar with Vedic astrology, you will know there are total 12 houses in astrology, and there are total 12 zodiac signs also. And sun is the planet that is governing actually only one zodiac sign. Moon is also that second planet that is only having one zodiac sign, that is the sign of Cancer. Now sun is only having one zodiac sign, that is only posited in the trine house, okay. Trine house simply means the 5th house actually, that is where the sign of Leo is posited. Now first of all, understand one very important thing here. Out of all the 12 houses, you can place sun anywhere in the kundli, anywhere. Sun have the capacity to actually instill some sort of maleficness towards that areas of your life. This is a Krur Graha. There is a difference between malefic and Krur, okay. Like Saturn is also a malefic planet, but sun is not a malefic planet. This is Krur only. Krur mean Nirdayi Graha. Nirdayi mean I will not use the word Papi also, because Shani is Papi Graha. Surya is not Papi. Sun is Krur and Sun is very Nirdayi. It means no mercy. Like this planet is not at all merciful. That is why this governs over the self-discipline part. You wake up early in the morning, every day sunrise and every day like sunsets. So this is that hardcore discipline. So Sun represents no mercy. Even in the situations like, for example, there are a lot of enemies that are surrounding you. Now Mars is that journal, okay. Now the main use of Mars in the Kundali is to actually protect Surya, because Sun is actually here in the topmost condition. That is why this is exalted in the Martian zodiac energy. Sun is exalted in the sign of Aries, which is ruled by Mars. It means the Sun is, if it is exalted in the sign of Mars, that is the sign of Aries. So Mars' number one responsibility in your horoscope is to actually protect the Sun, irrespective of wherever these two planets are posited, whether they are forming certain yogas or not, it doesn't matter. But if Surya is getting exalted in the sign of Aries, that is Martian energy. So if the king is going in the kingdom of Mars, okay. See, king is having different activities to perform actually. King might going to be looking for different aspects of the life. You can look into any culture, any organization, or even any country. There are different set of departments everywhere. There might going to be the Department of Finance. There might going to be Department of Defense also. Department of Education, Department of Child Care, Department of Healthcare and these facilities, Department of Urban Planning and Commission. So there are different departments, okay. Now all the departments, suppose there are total 12 zodiac signs in Vedic astrology, and all that 12 zodiac sign represents that multiple departments. Now Sun is actually getting exalted in Aries, okay. That is the first department, that is the Department of Defense actually, because this is ruled by Mars. It means where the king will feel most comfortable, or where the king will eventually going to flourish more, if that king is actually going into the Department of Defense. And that is also connected with the dictatorship. Although we are living in a democratic country here, India is full of democracy, but that dictatorship part is also the dignity of Surya. If Sun going in the Aries, it means that is monopoly. Like single-handedly, Sun have the capacity to rule everything. Now you understand the importance of Surya Graha, and here I am actually describing everything from the basis of power. I am not using the word money in my entire conversation. Money is a secondary aspect of the Kundali, because Sun is actually the giver, okay. The one planet is only going to give you something if that planet first of all have the capacity to possess it. Suppose I am right now filming this video, and the very next day I am having some plans, okay, I am going to do some charity actually. Like I am going to feed 10 dogs, or maybe I am going to feed food to 10 poor people. I am going to donate blankets to poor people. So suppose I'm having that sort of intentions in my mind, like I need to do something for other people. So in order for me to do something for other people, first of all, I must need to be in that position, like where I actually possess lot of things. Only then I will be able to give that thing to other people. If so, for example, if I'm not having any such things, I want to donate blankets, but I'm not having money to buy those blankets, so how can I donate it? There is some alternate solution also, and that is where the power and authority of Surya will come into play. If I am the king, and suppose there is one very wealthy businessman in my kingdom, and I'm going to tell that businessman, if you want to live in my kingdom, you need to donate 10 blankets to poor people the very next morning. So Sun is here giving some sort of a command to that okay, there is some businessman, I'm giving the command, and that is going to fulfill it. Now Sun itself is also capable, but here Sun is not using its full energy or full potential. Here Sun is actually giving command to someone to actually do that thing. You need to distribute maybe food items to poor people. Tomorrow morning you can do that thing. Because sun is actually the center, that this is sthit in the madhya. Madhya means the center point actually. And in that center point, if Surya is posited, you see all the planets actually, they start revolving around Surya. Sun is posited in the madhya. Madhya means the center. So if you maybe keep something in the center, so that center energy is going to emit its radiations in all the directions of the life. And that is where sun only rule one zodiac sign, that is the sign of Leo. Because this is sthit in the madhya. Madhya means in the center. Madhya simply means the center. And that is where sun have the capacity to give everything away. Now this is the one aspect of Surya that have to deal with exaltations, giving power, command, authority, and helping the maybe other people. Now sun is having other different responsibilities also, because this is a karka of your pitris. I'm going to cover the medical and other aspects also. This video might going to become a bit longer. Secondly, sun is the karka of your pitris. Pitri mean ancestors. Now everyone from, if you are watching this video and if you are from India, everyone know, like during the month of September in the Pitrupaksh Shraddh, we offer something to pitris. In the name of pitris, we do lot of donations, so that at least our pitris, they will happily stay together, or at least if maybe there are having some deep in desires present inside our pitris, and maybe because of certain circumstances our pitris might not be able to fulfill their desires, maybe because of lack of money, maybe some pitri is going to have some desires of maybe like, I'm going to eat this thing. It may be small or it may be big desire. Now everyone knows, like we do that pitri tarpan in the Shraddh, in the Amavasya. Amavasya means the no moon day. No moon day is actually the day of pitris. Now if you want to achieve something unrealistic, by mean to say unrealistic, everyone is capable, okay? Capabilities are actually present inside every one of you. I'm not denying that fact. Everyone is a very skilled person. Everyone have gained a lot of knowledge in their life, but still there are few exceptions, okay? Exceptions simply mean if you falls into that exceptional 1% or maybe 2% category. I'm not only talking about from wealth perspective here, like if you are going to have money only, then you are going to have in the 1% category, not necessarily. It may be you are having power, you are the like maybe the president of some country, or maybe the chief minister of some state, or maybe MLA, MP, in that way. Or maybe you are a very well recognized businessman, you are a very well recognized charitable kind of a person, you are running the world best charitable institution. Now that things are only possible if there are some sort of pitri kripa is present in the horoscope. That means the blessings of ancestor. If you have in your life also you have seen someone that actually have flourished well in their life, maybe professionally also, financially also, family wise also, then in the marriage also, even in the children's side also, even from the health side also. If the person is very well settled in all that area, that is only possible because of the ancestral blessings. And sun is that single most planet in your horoscope that have the capacity to show that ancestral blessings. Whether the Pitri Kripa is present in the Kundli or not, and that is why Rahu and Ketu axis, whenever they get in conjunction with Surya, they will form the eclipse or Surya Grahan. Surya Grahan simply mean like eclipse, okay? If you don't understand Hindi, I am using Surya Grahan, or that is solar eclipse. Now that solar eclipse part is also connected with sun, and particularly Rahu and Ketu axis. That actually represents there are some blockages in your horoscope that are specifically connected with the Pitris. Second major indicator is look into the divisional charts, specifically the D9 chart, Nabbansh Kundli, that is used for checking the strength and dignity of planets along with the marriage and relationships part also. If in the D9 chart also sun is highly malefically posited, I'm not using the word debilitated here. Debilitated Surya not necessary like sun is in the sign of Libra, so it's it's actually debilitated. No. If sun is in malefic association with Rahu, Ketu, or even with Saturn, even sometimes sun and moon conjunction posited in the same zodiac sign, okay, in the D9 chart, or along with sun, if Jupiter is also debilitated in the sign of Capricorn in the D9 chart, that is actually the representation of some curses are present in the Kundali. Now it depends upon whether they are posited in the zodiac sign of Scorpio or Aquarius or any other zodiac sign. If the zodiac sign of Scorpio and Aquarius are involved, this is a Drid karma. Drid means fixed karma, very difficult to change. If they are posited in some alternate zodiac sign, it means by performing some Pitri Tarpan remedies, you can actually change that part. And I have even suggested in my every video that persons are actually coming to me. Only one specific remedy for Pitri Tarpan is you need to prepare 3 puris. Okay, puri you understand, okay, with take some wheat flour, mix it with water, and then like okay, in the just fry it in the oil. That is puri. Okay, so you need to take 3 puris, put 1 tablespoon of honey, shahad, on all 3 puris. Then you need to put 1 tablespoon of sesame seed, white color sesame seed, on all 3 puris. Then you need to give first puri to cow. Cow mean gai, okay. Second puri to crow. Crow mean CROW, kawa. And the third one is for dog. Dog mean kutta. So this is the only remedy for Pitri Tarpan. Now if your sun is malefically associated, it become very difficult for you to grow your lineage forward. Very difficult to have a male child inside the family. Even there is going to be lot of sufferings, internal sufferings. It may be from health aspect. If suppose there is some person who is in a very bad health condition in your family, now because of that person bad health, that person is suffering, other person also going to suffer. So you see the connectivity of karma with all that other people. So that is only coming because of that Pitri dosh in the Kundli. If you will be able to do Pitri Tarpan, these 3 things I told you, and do it on the Amavasya every month, if you will be able to perform, very good. Else you can perform in the month of September. That is also very, very good. Okay. Next part of the Surya is actually connected with the Vastu. Vastu itself is a very vast subject. Okay. Vastu is not a small thing. This is a like, although with it become very difficult to understand Vastu without understanding Vedic astrology. You need to have some sort of understanding with regards to the directions. Okay. Now everyone are familiar with the north, south, east and west direction, 4 directions. Then there are konas also, like northeast, southeast, southwest and then northwest. So these are the konas also. And even in between that konas there are further more like minutification of that thing. So there are different things, or there are different directions that are actually connected with the Vastu. Now sun particularly governs the east corner, because sun actually originate in that east, sun rises in the east. So the northeast corner is actually connected with Surya. If in your home, in whichever home where you are staying, if there are some bathrooms in the northeast corner, dirty clothes, even if you are having your shoe rack in the northeast corner or any other heavy and bulky stuff in the northeast corner, it means that corner is afflicted in the Kundli, and that is also going to reflect in your own horoscope. And that is where sun have the capacity to actually divide you from the opportunities. Northeast corner is the corner of opportunities in your life. Opportunities with regards to making money, wealth creation, regarding career. If you are looking for job opportunities, northeast is that corner. Now first of all, try to keep northeast corner neat and clean. Even if you have built some garage in the northeast corner or any storeroom kind of a type, that is not actually a good thing, because that is where the sun rays are falling early in the morning initially. So that is actually connected with the heart chakra. Now if you will be able to clutter the northeast corner, it become very difficult for you to receive that positivity of the Surya or that positive energy. So keep that northeast direction neat and clean. That is where sun have the capacity to give you a very wonderful results. Last part of the Surya is also connected with the health aspect of the native. Now, Sun is exalted in the first house in the sign of Aries and debilitated in the sign of Libra. I will tell you, Sun, if it is posited in the Lagna, this have the capacity to destroy the health aspect of the native. Although it's exalted, but this have the capacity to destroy the health aspect. I will tell you what are the problems that are actually first of all connected with Surya. Any heart related problems, any sort of cholesterol related problems, any sort of breathing related problems or allergy problems, specifically with regards to weak immune system, allergy from dust particles, allergy from hairs or anything, that is also governed by Surya. Sun also represents the some portion of blood which is running inside your veins. Although that blood is actually connected with Mars, but Sun and Mars, they both operate in the similar axis. Now Sun also rules that blood veins, okay. Now Sun is also the planet that represents, governs the heart also, that is your soul. So any heart disease or heart attacks, these things are actually connected with the Surya. Now the only way to actually keep Surya positive in the Kundali, you need to worship your body like a god. Rather than directly worshipping God, you need to take care of your physical body. The more and more you are going to pay attention towards your physical body, the more Surya is becoming powerful. It may be going in a jogging, running, doing a lot of physical activity that will actually help you to build stamina inside you. Even the sweat which is coming out at the time of performing some physical activity, that is also this representation of a powerful Surya in the Kundali. Now if the sweat is not coming, it means Surya is weak. If the sweat is coming more and more, if you are sweating all day long, it means Sun is actually powerful in the Kundali. That is why that out of that pores that sweat is actually coming. Even the most important part that is connected with Surya, apart from this mundane health part, mental aspect is also connected with Surya. Although planet Moon, Chandra is the planet responsible for mental emotions, but if you are emotionally suffering a lot of anxiety problems, depression, overthinking, these things are also represented by Surya. Because 5th house is the Buddhimata, intelligence, the sign of Leo which is up there. Now if you are constantly thinking more and more and more and more, it means Sun is somewhere reflected in the Kundali. If you are a very happy going personality, laughing at every moment, enjoying your life, it means Surya is very powerful in the Kundali. So in order to keep the Surya positive, you need to do a lot of physical activity. Even try to wake up early in the morning before sunrise. That is known as Brahm Muhurat. And even offering water to Surya Dev, that is known as Arga. हिंदी में कहते हैं कि हम अर्घा दे रहे हैं सूर्य को. Like you can take one copper utensil, fill it with water, and then early morning, if sun coming here, you can give that arga. Now that is also very powerful remedy to actually strengthen Surya. Even chanting Gayatri mantra, Om Bhurvasva Tassavitur Varenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimai Dhyo Na Prachodayat. This is Gayatri. Gayatri is also connected with Surya. Even Om Suryaya Nama, even Om Narayanaya Nama. Because in our ancient Puranas, Lord Vishnu is actually connected with Surya. You know, all the knowledge of Vedas, all the knowledge of Gita, scriptures, everything, every knowledge, every minute particle of knowledge is coming from Surya. And Sun is actually distributing the energy to all the other planets like Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter, Brahaspati Dev ji, you need to do this thing. Okay, give that thing. Okay, now there is Shukar Dev. Planet Venus, you need to do this thing. Okay, now this is Chandra Dev. Chandra Dev, you need to do this thing. So Sun is organizing everything. Okay, that is why if you are very good planner, very good in planning and preparation, any sort of career in the options of event planning, or if you are having that long-term vision, thinking for next 50 years of your life and then planning each and everything, that is an indicator of a very positive Surya. I will tell you, you cannot fail the planning done by Surya. This is the most efficient planner, and that is why this is actually getting debilitated in Libra. Libra is the zodiac sign of balance that have nothing to do with the organizations or plannings or these things. Sun energy will feel very weak in the sign of Libra. In the air element, Sun will eventually tend to lose it out of realm. Like here, the dignity is not there. First of all, that foundation part is completely gone. Libra is that kind of a zodiac sign where you are compromising with other people. Sun don't want to compromise. King don't want to compromise. Now you are forcing Surya in the sign of Libra to actually compromise. Feel sorry. Sun is that planet which is very rigid. Sun don't want to feel sorry. No Surya person, no Surya driven person is going to say sorry actually. They are that kind of a people, it becomes very difficult for them to bend themselves in front of other people. Now here the Aries qualities are going to be more amplified. If for example Sun is in the Jupiterian zodiac signs of the Sagittarius or in the sign of Pisces, then these people might going to bend in front of you, because they will bend in front of your knowledge. They will not bend in front of the money. But Sun in the sign of Aries, particularly in the sign of Leo, very difficult to bend it actually, very, very difficult. This is a very rigid planet. And Libra is that machi market. That is where the traders are coming and then they are doing trading. They are negotiating actually. Okay, you want to purchase it for maybe 10 rupee? Okay, give it for 9 rupee. Here, that's it, you can go. Now, Sun is that kind of a kingliness where Sun don't want to actually buy cheap products or do these things. And that is why Venus is actually controlling the sign of Libra. You know, all the Bollywood, even Hollywood industry, that is actually ruled by Venus. And Sun and Venus is a very deadly combination in the Kundli. Very deadly. Like Sun don't like Venus at all. Sun is going to be, you can please watch my conjunction videos if you want to understand Sun with Mercury, Sun with Venus. I made 2 planetary conjunction videos. So you can understand then if Sun is with Saturn, then what is happening. If Sun is with other planet, what is happening. But Sun and Venus, and specifically Sun and Saturn, they don't like each other. Because Sun is actually getting debilitated in Libra and Saturn is exalted up there. Saturn is exalted in the sign of Libra. That is why Saturn is actually debilitated in Aries. Because that is Surya, that is authority and power. Saturn is the lower level people. Saturn is actually working, and nowadays if you look, this world is ruled by Saturn actually and Surya. These 2 planets are ruling this everything. All the set of engineering, technology, even metal, construction equipment, everything, machinery, coal, mining, everything which will eventually help to sustain this universe is actually ruled by Saturn. That is why this is also very important planet. But Sun is posited up there, that is actually maintaining everything. Sun have the capacity to plan everything in the proper way. Why do you think in our education system is designed in such a way and these kind of things? In order for you to run any country, you need to have good doctors. That is why there is school education for doctors. You need to have some good teachers also. You need to have advocates, you need to have lawyers, you need to have the policemen. So who is doing everything? That is Surya. And I will tell you many a times, if this Pitri Kirpa is there in the Kundli, if Sun is, although if it is debilitated, if some Pitri Kirpa is there, Sun have that capacity to think into that multiple directions. Like how can I break the chains? How can I become free if the rules and regulations are presetted by society? Because Sun have that capacity to organize everything in front of you. The kind of food that you are eating at the night time, the table, dining table upon which you are sitting, the tree which is used to cut the wood and then prepare that dining table or that chair, that the tree is also symbolized by Surya. Sun is giving everything. That is why you are having wood and everything. If you are eating something, maybe vegetarian or some non-vegetarian food, that is coming because of the Surya. If I will tell you for next one day, if Sun will not arise, it become very difficult for every person to survive actually. People will start dying. That is why this is Krur Graha. Krur means no mercy. Sun is going to have no mercy over anything, I will tell you. That is why, like, there is lot of importance given to this planet. Nowadays, I see there are many people giving more importance to other planets, like Rahu is very important, Ketu is very important. I'm not denying the fact they are important, but you cannot leave Surya, which is sthit in the middle of everything, which is governing everything. Sun is the giver. Keep this thing in your mind. This is fatherly father, okay? This is a god father. This is a grandfather. This is that father that have the capacity. Sun is a father, and every one of you is actually children. Every one of you. Sun also represents which kind of a lineage you are eventually coming through. What kind of a family lineage. That represents your Patric karmas also, your relationship with your father. Because father is the provider of everything. In certain cases, mother is also the provider, but father is that provider. That is the, without sperm, very difficult for you to take birth. So that sperm part is coming from Surya. Sun is the progeny, that is the 5th house of a womb. Mother womb, okay? Where child is going to stay inside for 9 months. That is actually Surya. The energy of Surya is very great. I will tell you, there are a lot of books written over this Surya Graha, and even I worship Surya early morning, and I even pray to Surya Dev for all your future betterment also. And thank you for actually giving me this platform and that knowledge of Jyotish. Jyotish is actually governed by Surya and Brihaspati. No other planet is going to give you Gyan. If, for example, Jupiter is also not in a very good dignity in the Kundli, then you can pray to Surya Dev. Because Sun is the giver of everything. Sun will give you food, clothing, shelter, Gyan, knowledge, everything. Sun have the capacity to provide you with everything. This is the Godfather. So I hope you have gained some deep insights in this video with me. Now, if you are having any queries, any consultations, feel free to contact me at my email ID. If you require any consultations upon marriage, career, business, even some spiritual consultations, so don't hesitate to get in touch with me. And you can please subscribe my channel below if you are finding these videos a bit interesting. And thank you so much. You can follow me on Instagram as well. And I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, Hare Krishna.